Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. And you're listening once again to the StreamBeats Hi-Fi playlist. I'm sticking with this one because I like it. Right. So, today we're back in BlockBall. Been taking a couple days off of this game because I've been working on other projects, specifically the Sword of Valor solver that I made last time. And I think the week before that I finally got resolution sorted. What am I doing? I don't remember exactly what it was I did last week, or the week before last week. Let's see. Yeah, right. I did the resolution fix. All right. So, plan today is we are going to be working on finally, for realsies, fixing the collision nonsense. Because currently, I'm using the old version of collision when I run the game. Just very basic. The ball effectively will always bounce in a direction opposite the center of the object being interacted with here. Instead of having, let's say, realistic collisions. This is fine for its own purposes, but I do want to have the more realistic collisions, let's call them, available. In case I want to do something funkier, like if I want to have more barriers in the way, if I want to have dynamic levels for something, if I want to have multiple paddles that rotate, things that can change. In its current state, this works, but has less ability to function at higher and different states. So that's something I gotta fix. Also, I gotta see if I can deal with this. The problem I was having with this is the last time I tried messing around with the selector being on top of what I'm looking at here, the problem was the selector, I tried changing the depth of it in the layer, but for some reason that caused it to not exist in the same layer. And I'm hoping maybe that was just an issue with how GameMaker was running at the time, because it was having weird issues with stuff. So I'm hoping that fixes it. Okay, also, let me look at the sprite here real quick. I'm just going to double check this one's centered. I need this open anyway. I need this and ball and the colliders. I'm going to go to sprite for paddle. Sprite for paddle. Okay, middle center. Top left. I don't really have much of a choice there with that one. Middle center. Middle center. Score doesn't really matter. I guess I can do top left. Middle center. Let's do middle center just in case. Balls middle center. Selector. Middle center. Menu background. Menu button. Middle center. Oh, I also found out something about this. There's something called 9 slice. And what that lets you do is that lets you do something like this, where you can change how the thing splits your sprite, that when scaling it, this center part effectively will be scaled, you know, however you want, because it's all green. There you go. So that gets scaled like that, but the other parts will now be scaled individually. So theoretically, this should scale it much better because this part, like vertically, will scale by itself. The corners scale by themselves. That should make it look better, is basically what I'm saying. And 0 frames per second because it's a non-animating sprite. I found out about this because recently they posted, GameMaker, I should say, posted a tutorial on how to do animated buttons. And that's basically just brought up like how you do this, and you have the animation stuff, and you have different states for the animation and all that, and just like it was good tricks. Stuff I should look at later on once I've sort of hit that point. For now, I'm still dealing with the other parts of it. Anyway, so we're going back here first. Okay, so we have other player number. Also, let me just check something here. When was the last time I submitted a change to source control? Saturday, June 4th. Was that 2 weeks ago? It was, okay. And that was the version 0.11 commit. I haven't done anything since then. So, everything we do now can be rolled back safely, should I need to. Okay, right, so we have this. I also need to open up my script for collision. We have collider spawn and collision normal here. Disable this, that one. So I believe it's this one, right? So this should give me collisions. It's not. So let's work through the code here. Also, I need to make sure I go to the collider visible. I want to be able to see these as they spawn. Okay. So we're sitting here right now. It is just hit. It has just impacted it. Instance nearest, object paddle. And now it is going to get this information, a bunch of variables, point, slide object, mask index. So the thing it's impacting is the paddle. That mask has been removed. For variable whatever, I set v is equal to 8. You can't see this right now. I'm watching the screen. Point X, point Y, create layer, object collider. Okay, so there should be an object collider somewhere on the screen right now. Ooh, I don't know why it's all black. It's not great. I don't know why it's like this. Okay, so it's currently working through the collisions. Okay, something broke. Okay. Alright, so here's what's supposed to happen. Instance nearest object paddle, it collides with the paddle. C point is the collision point. Does collider spawn 8 pad collision? Collider spawn right here. Number and the colliding object. So we have 8. That means those are spawning at specific angles. Got that? Sure. Width is the bounding box of the object calling the function. Is that right? Okay, let's see here. Collision X, collision Y. Point. Okay, so point. Let's see here. So this creates call V. That just creates it the first time. For variable v is equal to 0. For the same number, it'll then go point x self.x plus length x distance angle times b. Angle being 360 divided by the number, right. Distance being... Distance is a circular radius around the square. Okay? Create layer on the game. At that point generated here. Idea and 0. Now this part I'm not entirely sure about. The self.id I feel like should... Self.id would point to the instance itself and not the instance that's executing this code, I'm pretty sure. So I think this needs to be changed. spawn. There's 8 of them. That means the angle is 45. Bounding box right, 189, 252, 805, 868. So you have the height of 64 by 64, which is... Oh, that's the ball. Right. It's doing it on the ball's ID. Right. Alright, so the distance is 45. Is that right? Let's see, is that... It's 63... And 45 is about right. Yeah, 45 is right for... Because the diagonal length of the block is 80-something. And then 45 is half of that, roughly. To evaluate. Okay, well, its mask index has been set to -1, even though it was already -1. Oh, mask index sets the game to use the sprite that was assigned to it. If you set the sprite index to -1 and assign a mask index to something other than -1, then you will have an object with no sprite, but collision based on whatever the mask is. If you set an object to have no sprite index and no mask index, it will be completely immaterial to the rest of the instances in the game. I guess... I just set to no one then? Guess it would be like setting it... Maybe if I set to no one instead. So I'll try that. I'll pencil that in. Set the sprite index to no one instead of -1. Like, this is already being saved, so that's not a problem. This is just generating an array for the collision. So, variable .x, .y. Collision 0 is the collider object being spawned. Target is equal to self.id. Okay, so I think this needs to be changed slightly. I think I know what I need to do here. The trick is that I need to have this running at a specific... Because of this, now it's going to be running specifically for the ball object. Because self.id for this, I'm pretty sure is not the same as the ball. I'm going to actually have another self.id right in here just so I can read it. Okay, so things I need to do is I want to change... What? I want to change... this. And I'm just going to put a bar temp ID. And we're just going to run this to see if that gives me a different ID than the one that's being currently recorded. There we go. That didn't run the thing I needed. There we go. Self.id is 10027 10024. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. So it's not accessing the correct ID, and this may be part of the problem. While I'm on it, though, let's see here. And it's completely black on the screen. That's fine. Okay. Execute a string. Moved it. Apparently there was an execute string function that's gone now. Why is it gone? Okay, you don't need execute string variable instance get. Variable instance get. With this function, you can get the value from given named variable. You supply the unique instance ID, which can be found in the instance properties of room or is returned to call the function instance create layer, as well as the name of the variable to get the name of the string. Get the value of as a string. This function will return the value held by the variable or undefined if the variable does not exist. So here's the problem. Okay, so if I was doing this normal, like okay, let me explain this. What I want is this function, this code, this whatever, to be usable with any object that will have collision, or rather any object that will involve colliding with something else. I want this function to be usable with anything that I pop in here. Any function, any object that I hit something else with, it'll do the math, pop out the normal, and I'll be able to go with that. But the issue comes right here. I need to somehow pass the ID of the object executing this code to an instance I'm creating with that code. Uncreate. Somehow I need to tell the instance I'm creating, this is the thing that's creating you, get the code from there. And I need to run it before this happens. If it was just a case of, like, if it was just a case of like spawning the instance in and then just if I didn't have to do this on create, this wouldn't be a problem. But I have to do this on create. So somehow I need to create this thing. How do I do this? The only other... Okay, yeah, there is one... Okay, that does work, I suppose. That's... Don't like that, though. Don't like that one bit. So the suggestion I just saw online is create, let's say, global dot collider creator equals self.id. Basically do that. And then target is equal to like that, basically. Would work. I don't like that. I don't like that one for two reasons. One, it forces me to use a global variable for something that's instanced and only specifically instanced. I guess that's the best way to do it. So I'm going to just real quickly go here then. Object. Position. A new settings. INI. Collider creator. Function 0. There you go. Global variable set to 0. So now, at the very least, these things will attach to the correct thing. And And they'll do so only in this instance. Okay, so that should do it. Ah, fuck, it's gotta be here, otherwise it's gonna break. There. Alright, collide object mask gets reverted. And also, because on each of these things, those will run collision contact, which will work basically by doing this. It'll slurp directly to the point and do all that stuff. It'll basically just slurp directly to the box I'm dealing with. I like using the word slurp for that because I feel it's accurate. Okay, collision object. I just don't like using the global variables for stuff like this. Those should be used for... I just don't like using the global variables in general. I prefer using variables that are being passed directly from one instance to another, without having to go through like a background buffer, I guess. So colliding object. Got set back to temp mask, which is going to be -1 in this case, to represent the default. For variables, blah, 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 collision point is... if it is colliding with the object... I think here. So how's this? Colliding object, mask index is temp mask. Okay. For variable, b equals 0 is less than that, so it goes up to 8. If collision point colliding object is the other in this case, yeah? Yeah. If collision point at that point is colliding the thing, destroy the instance at that point. Otherwise, destroy the instance without doing anything. But okay, right, this does the math for that stuff. So return point. Do I even use collision normal anymore? I don't think so. Oh, I do. It's right there. So return C point. Oh, right. I'm doing this. So C point returns that, which returns the points of collision. Puts them into collision normal, which runs it, and then shoots out a direction that does that. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh! Came out. Go up and oh no, it's still okay. So it's still not doing it right. Okay, that one worked. Why isn't it working on the... That was strange. Okay, so we get to this point. Self.id is 1027. Good. Let's create layer. Why is it weird? Okay, collision V being 0. Target is now set to 1027, which runs it into the collision contact function. Var object. Point direction is self.x, self.y. Target object X, target object Y. What? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. What? Okay, so for some reason it wasn't taking the self for itself. It was taking the self for the fucking paddle that created it. Okay, so this is 1024. Paddle's currently 1024. Why is this running so many times like that? What was that about? Also, the screen's black again. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so target. Target in this case is 1024. Yeah, okay, it's okay, right. That broke it. Okay, that's fine. 1024 for paddle. So, that's this. Why are these running at the same fucking point? Self.x and self.y 2024 837 why can't I read self.x? Anyway, that's 837.45. Yeah, these are running in the same. God damn it. Something's fucky here. Okay, let's create 2 scripts then. I thought I was able to do this all in one, but I guess not. Okay, and this is collision contact. That's script 13. It's not a one-way conversion, too. So this one, let's screen this one to collider spawn. Script collision spawn, that works. I wonder if doing this actually will fix part of that problem. Maybe. Real pissed that actually is the solution. Just don't have everything bunched up in one script. I don't know why I have to click multiple times for that to work. The target is 1024. Self.x. Why is self... Why is self 1024? It should be a different object for each of them. See what this pops out. Because I'm very curious to see what on earth this thing is giving me for the self ID. $1,024. $1,027. Okay, so it is actually doing it properly. For some reason. Target object is 1024. Self. Huh. Huh. Okay, let's change things up a little bit here. Let's go to collision contact and we'll do there we go. Okay, that's that set. Now we go to the collider object itself. This was at 0. Call it solo. Let's call it solo. Yeah, okay. So let's give that a shot now. So what is this? FID 1024. FID 1024. Okay, target is 1024, solo is 1027. I don't understand why it's giving me two different numbers here. That's bizarre. Something's really fucky here. Like I said, 1024. There we go. Direct an object to 1. Move contact all. It does that again. 1029. Now, why do I have to click multiple times for it to do that? That one's weird to me. Okay, what are we at? We're at 6. This should be 8. Okay, yeah, there we go. Collide object mass is set back to temp mass. For variable view 0, if collision point for .x and .y equal to declining object, is it? No. Destroy that instance. Number 1. Number 2. No. Number 3. No. Number 4. No. Number 5. No. Number 6. No. Number 7. Number 8. So none of them were colliding? At least one of them should have been collided. Oh, because it's not there. it's not actually overlapping with the thing right now, which is the problem. Any of the things are going to be like in that little teeny 1 pixel space. So, if we were to say change the size of the collider object, probably need to go to the actual sprite itself. Let's see, where is it? Right, collider. Let's change this to be, let's make it 5 by 5. Let's see. If I do a 6 by 6 scale on this one, what's it going to look like? It'll probably be too large, if anything. It's not spawning them any. It's not spawning them at all. That's the annoying part here. Put a thing there so I can just skip ahead. Okay, now we're there. Alright, so I got 1 collision point here. I got 1 collision point recorded. Second one, not. Third, not. Fourth, not. 5th, 6, 7, 8. Then we run the normal. How long does this run for? Oh, right. Okay, stop this. This may have worked. Find out. No. No, it did not work. God damn it, still. No! Fuck. Okay, so here's one thing I gotta do right now before I forget. Before I sort of get rid of all this garbage. Let's go to the ball. Wrong one. I need to go to the object, not the sprite. Alright, we're gonna do this. So if, let's go global, what should I call it? Precise bounce, maybe? Let's see, precise collisions. Zero equals, normal collisions. 1 equals precise collisions. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and let's see, I want script settings. Probably read real. Size collisions. And 0 is the default. There we go. It's in the settings room. Go. Yes, precise settings has now been added as a script part of the function there. So now, if variable global dot precise collisions is equal to 0, then we do this one. Else, slap those ones in there. There. So right now, precise collisions are set to 0, so they aren't going to do that. Period. This makes it easier for me to deal with, since I won't have to deal with mucking around with all this nonsense. Guess I don't actually need to do anything with the paddle, do I? Just the ball. I'm wondering, why didn't the score delete the ball immediately on contact, though? Okay, what crashed? Settings default not set. Oh, god damn it. Did settings default get deleted again? Shit. Oh, fuck, the other one got. Why does it keep doing this? Why does it keep doing this? God damn it. Twice! Twice! Every time! Thank God for GitHub. I don't know why these functions keep getting fucking deleted. This is fucking infuriating. Oh, and read is also gone. Just for good measure. Fuck. Christ. I'm so happy about GitHub right now. Okay, I need to go to... Alright, no, that's the wrong one. I went to Windows instead of User. Size collisions are now in there. So, when running the game... There you go. It just runs on the normal collisions. I mean, you can't see it, but it's running on the normal collisions right now. So, good. That part's fixed. What the fuck? I'm just gonna do a quick source control for that real quick. God damn it. Wrong one. Okay, so we're gonna stage this one real quick. Just a quick note here of converted skirt settings to GML to hopefully stop it deleting parts. Added precise collisions. There. I'm just gonna see what happens if I do this, because I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure stuff like the score, I can get rid of that. Just like, I'm pretty sure if I delete path, right. Okay, guess that's not the way to get rid of it. How do I get these things off of my thing? Like, what if I don't want to commit these changes? What if I just want to get rid of these changes? What if I don't care? Because every time I do anything, this thing changes everything. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Like, literally, if I do anything, if I open a window, if I close a window, it counts as a change. That setting nonsense has been settled. Ball. I can go to this for time the ball now has a toggle, or rather there's a global toggle that allows me to turn on and off precise collisions, which means I don't have to have them on all the time. I can just set the toggle to 0 and have it be working normally, and I can set the toggle for if I want to do something else that isn't this, and I can set the toggle to 1 if I want to do something else. Because I'm going to have to take things back down. I'm going to have to, like, go back to basics here. Okay, so here's the process, right? Let's go for the process. Let's go for the process that I'm trying to go for. Let's talk about that. So here is what I want it to do. Here's the ball. Here's the paddle. When the ball impacts the paddle, I want it to create 8, or however many I specify. 1, 2, 3. I want it to create 8 collision boxes around itself. These collision boxes will then slurp to the surface of the ball. Basically, the way I'm setting it up is it was going to create them at the bounding boxes. Maybe I should have it a little bit further out from the bounding box and make it like no, I think just creating it at the bounding box is probably fine. But anyway, those will attach to the ball in the end. Then, here's the paddle again. Then you have the ball right here, let's say. It'll be clipped in slightly because that's how that works. It'll have these boxes sort of sticking out at all these points along the sides. And you have 1, 2, 3 inside of the paddle like that. These ones out here, because they aren't colliding with the paddle, will be deleted. Straight up go away. Their math doesn't count. The ones inside the paddle, however, will stay. And we'll get those positions and use those to calculate a end vector that points me in this direction away from the paddle. That's the end goal. Also, these ones will be deleted. This would be easier if I could get some sort of normal distance. This would be easier if I could get some sort of a normal vector from a face without having to do this nonsense. Like if I could set, I mean I could manually. I could manually set for each paddle, you know, the normal vector is this direction or this direction. And for the walls, I can do the exact same thing. But that doesn't help if I want to do something weird. Like if I want to have the paddles rotate. If I want to have multiple walls at odd angles or at different locations. I've got to be able to do that a different way. And the main reason here I had to do this is because the collision normal script that we have, that I got, does not function. It does not function properly. It only works if you're dealing with something that has a very small size to begin with. It doesn't work for something that's multiple pixels wide or whatever. So I need to somehow get... Is there a better way to do this? Let me think. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna get a snack. you know, I'm still really impressed that somebody managed to put cookie clicker on this thing. On the, play date. I got it running now. I've hit 1.125 billion cookies, and I'm sitting at 61,000 cookies per second. I'm 90% sure cranking this thing at this point does not... Oh, I guess it does. It goes faster. But the cranking doesn't feel like it does much. I'm up to 149,000 cookies per second. Just gotta save up for 5.1 billion so I can get whatever the next tier is after the Wizard Tower. I don't know what it is about Cookie Clicker. It's just so weirdly, like, satisfying. Really bizarre. Okay. So, looking at this picture, what's a better way to do this? There's gotta be... I know, I can feel it. There's a better way to do this. Let me see here. Find point of... No, find point of collision would be collision point. That'll tell you if there's a collision at that point. I wonder, let me see something real quick here. What's going on with the paddle sprite anyway? Collision mask is automatic, precise, slow. Sprite ball, collision mask, automatic, precise. Let's go precise, slow, middle center. Collision mask, same as the sprite, visible, solid, persistent, uses physics. Okay. I think what I need to do is I need to slow things down and figure out why these parts are not spawning properly. So, what we're going to do is we are going to... Let's see. I don't care about this one at the moment. That'll be done later. Okay, let's get rid of the part where it destroys the instances. Alright, it's not even going to do it because the precise collisions aren't on right now. Let's try this. I'm not seeing them. Why? Oh, no, I am. I am. Also, what the fuck's going on with the, thing there? Okay, so it's really, really hard to see, but there are 9 or 8 blocks being shown up right there. Let me show you, right? It's really hard to see, though. You see them right there? Little teeny boxes right there. I know they're hard to see, but you can see them right there, and that's where the collisions are happening. Little teeny tiny boxes. So they are spawning right. They are spawning properly. That's good. Let me just make sure I set my transform back properly for this window. There we go. Now, form. Center vertically. There we go. Okay, good. Right. So that works. I know they're spawning properly. They are spawning in the right spots, too. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make the object colliders larger. Scale. What is it? How do you scale a sprite up? Image X scale and image Y scale. So it will be image X scale, image Y scale. Oh, you know, just to make it fast for myself right now, I'm just gonna do this. Wrong one. Sprite collider. Let's make this 10. There. 10 by 10. Let's have a look at what it looks like now. Look at that. Curious. The part where it's hitting multiple times right there is very odd. But that's good. They are spawning at the right size. And they are basically doing exactly what I want them to do. Alright, let's keep them at that size for the time being. I think they may have been too small earlier, and that might have been the problem. Let's do that. I'm also going to open up the file real quick. Settings, and change size collisions to 1. Size collisions has been set to 1, which means then you go change the ball real quick. So these are in here as they should be. Let's see what happens. Spawning too many times. Yeah, so it's still running incorrectly. That one worked well for some reason. Alright, let's get rid of the thing where they delete those. Let's get rid of the ones that are in the block, and let's see what happens. Rather get rid of the ones that are outside of it. Huh. So it is working right up until at least that point. So it should be returning the correct point of contact. Oh. That's stupid. Did that do it? Did that really do it? I think that actually did it. That did. Okay, that didn't do it. Okay, it's not quite there. It is closer than it was before. Okay, so it's not perfect. We are getting closer, though. At least I solved part of the problems that was causing. See what this comes up with. I want to see what the end results of those two are. So, the collision point, collision X. Why are these 0? What? Why are those 0? Seven, 8, 10. Seven, 8, 10. 1. Then it runs through this. It gives you a point. Collision circle, 177, 810, radius 10, object are true. 1022. Is the pad that's being hit here. Yeah, that's correct. That's the paddle, right? Now it's doing the math, those distances. Okay, so we got your direction, skipping everything. We get 202 minus normal, negative 0, which is 0, which is right direction. Just straight right, which is 0. That's correct. What's direction? Zero being right, 90 up, 180 being left, 270 being down. This should be norm minus direction, shouldn't it? That explains it. That explains it. God, this is... okay. So the direction here is 202. Alright, so here we go. The ball's currently headed in 202, which is, let's say, this way. Ball's going in this direction. The normal vector is in this direction, which means it should be bouncing off in this direction, which would be that way. So let's call that 300. Should be mirrored over this, basically. But what I currently have it set up to do is this direction minus 0, which is the angle here, which means the normal direction is 0, which means it's not doing anything. It's just going to keep going in this direction until it basically breaks through enough to get a different direction that points it in another direction. So that's probably where my math is breaking. So what's the calculation for getting resulting vector from a normal and the incident? Angle of reflection is equal to the angle of incidence. But that's not the actual angle if you're working on a coordinate plane. That's only if you're working on a physical plane, which does not have like a real... How do you actually calculate out the angle of reflection from a coordinate plane? God. Really show you like this, and that's the normal one like that. But just like, how do you do this? The problem is like this is one of those instances where like it's so easy to imagine in real life nobody seems to have done the math for it, which leaves me in a pickle because I need to do the math for it. The best way to do it, I suppose, is just if the angle is between these two angles, it gets bounced off in this specific angle. But then I need to have like a normalizing factor for the normal in order to get it to bounce off correctly. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna walk around and think about this. Okay, so I think take the angle that you're given. Subtract 180 degrees. That gives you effectively the incident angle. Since the angle it's actually counting, it would be sort of like it's a trajectory angle as opposed to like the angle it came in at at the point of contact. That's the one at the bottom. The angle it's going is the bottom left. The angle it's coming in is the top right. You do 180 to flip that around. From zero, like whatever it is, just subtract it out. Do that, then do a negative number. That'll give you the other angle. Is that going to give you the instant angle or the like trajectory? Okay, do that. Okay. Angle 180. Now pointing in the other direction. Move it I think. Let's try that out. Let's give that a shot. Okay, this is gonna be a mess. Alright, this isn't the object paddle then. Okay, so we have this. We have the normal. We take norm is equal to norm plus 180. Wait. No. Okay, wait. So it'll be... Okay, wait. So the direction is plus equal 180 to flip it around by 180 degrees. That's basically what I'm doing right there, right? Yeah, direction is plus 180, 180 degrees, right? So direction flips around 180 degrees, and then so that gives you this bit right here. Then I need to make sure the normal is set to 0, or I need to like rotate over to 0. So if normal is like 90, I need to rotate it minus 90. So whatever it is, minus norm. Direction is direction minus norm. Okay, and then so that does that. Direction is equal to negative direction. Actually, I think I could just do directions equal to negative direction, right? Is that right? No. Okay, wait. So direction is equal to negative direction. So it's like, if it's 45, it'll become negative 45, which is 360 minus 45. Plus the normal. Okay, let me put this up in Excel. Okay, incident angle. I'm gonna do this on Google Docs. Sheet. Here, I'm just gonna do this to prove my math is working properly. That's basically all I'm doing with this. Alright, so incident angle, normal angle, calculated result, and actual result. So, incident angle, let's call it 45. Normal angle, 0. Incident angle in this instance is going to be... I guess it would be like this one. Which isn't quite right, because it's actually, no, because... Okay, no, because the angle it's actually coming out is like it's not the incident angle, it's like the trajectory angle, so that actually should be the other way. Okay, so this would be trajectory angle. Let's do the one I have here as an example. Alright, the trajectory angle is 45. I don't remember what it was. It was like 202 or something, 215. We'll call it 202. Let's call it 200. Make it nice and easy for myself so I don't have to do extra math. 200. Normal angle is 0. Calculate result. Actual result should be... let's see. If it's 200, the result I want is... The result I want is this angle. So that would be reversed over the... that'd be 20, so it'd be 340 is the angle I want. Because it's 20, if it's 200, it's 20 from 180, which means over here it's 20 from 360. So that'll be 340. 340 or let me see here. Actual result 2, and this will just be that minus 360 minus 360, just so I have both positive and negative values to work with here. All right, so current calculation I'm working with is direction plus 180 minus the normal, then negative plus normal. So this is that plus 180 minus that. So this is negative that plus the normal. So negative 360, then just for good record, minus 360, rather plus negative 20. Okay. Let's do another one here. If I do a trajectory of 45, so it's going upwards to the top right, that means it should be going up to the top left afterwards. The 45 here, 0. 135. So 45, going up at a 45-degree angle from 0 is 45 up. So what's 185? 185 minus, or 180 minus 45 is 135. Okay, good. All right. Or negative 225. Okay, so now let's do a different normal angle. Let's do 90 as the normal. Let's say it's bouncing off the wall. It's coming in at a trajectory angle. Let's say it's bouncing off the top wall. It's coming in at 45. Well, no, if it's 90 normal, it would be the bottom wall, wouldn't it? So it's coming in at, like 300. So it's coming in. I'm gonna draw this out. All right, so it's coming in here. And No, I said 300, right? So the resulting vector is coming out this way, which means I actually want it, the end result should be going up this way. Since if it's bouncing against the bottom wall, it's coming in like this, and then leaving like that. So if this is 300, this should be 60. And this is the normal vector. So it should be giving me 60 degrees, which it does. Look at that, 60 degrees. Okay, how about 270? So, in the instance that I'm bashing against the top wall, so I'm going this direction. Let's call it let's call it 179. So it's almost perfectly up and down. 179. And we're going with a 270. 541. So this is actually very inaccurate. It would be almost like this. Or no, I'm doing it. No, it would be 179. So it's actually almost horizontal, like that. 179, which pops out when I do the calculations. Gives me 181. There we go. We've got it. I did have to remove the plus 360 because it was too large, but, you know, it works. Okay, so this is correct. Let's make a slight adjustment here. So I just do negative A6 minus 180 plus that gives me the exact same value. Still gives me the right values. Okay, I guess that'll work. So, minus the trajectory, so minus the direction, minus 180, plus 2 times the normal. Okay, so direction is equal to negative direction plus, I guess it doesn't really matter if I do minus or plus 180. Minus 180 plus 2 times norm. so this should theoretically fix it now. So let's find out. Ready? Hey! We've got it! Check that out. Check it out. Okay, now to find out why the fuck it's broken on that. That was weird. That's... Okay, so that's, well, I wouldn't say it's completely unexpected behavior. Something's weird there. I think it's... I wonder. What do my scores look like right now? I changed the sprite. That's what it was. I think this is pretty simple. I just go back to the room and adjust that. Did I actually put the scores in? I guess I did. Okay. Master game. Paddle. Scorer. There we are. X and Y. There we go. So it should have been X 0, Y room width divided by 2. That's why. I was wondering why that was doing that. Oh, not duh. Room height. Of course. Hey, but hey, we got it now. Now, just to figure out why it's doing that, which is a whole different beast, but hey, we got something. Also, that needs to be moved over a little bit. What's the score object? I don't know what the width is. Let's go minus 16. And also, well, I'll see if it's good. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, and I'll just set that to not. Hey! Congratulations! Yeah! glad I finally got that thing fixed. All right, so now let's go to settings. Not that one. Settings, that's all set. I've got precise collisions already in there. Now I just gotta fit in a new thing. I'm probably gonna have to redo the settings at this point. 'Cause my settings room is actually pretty full right now. I think this might be the point in time where, like, not today. I did what I had to today. I did it. But this is the point in time, I think, where I'm going to have to start looking at rebuilding the settings menu to have, like, multiple pages. Because most games, like, let's pop open another game real quick here. Any game, doesn't really matter a whole lot. Oh yeah, let me also, before I forget, object ball. Let's go clean this up real quick. I don't need this. There we go. Anything else open? Collision spawn. That's fine for the moment. Extra game. That's all set. Okay. Let's commit changes then. Let's just stage all of them. And we're going to call this version 0.12. Am I at 1.2 right now? Let me see. I'm just glad I got that fixed up. Yeah, version 0.12. Added precise collisions to simulate physical, mathematically derived results. Split collision script into 3 parts. What else I do? Collision on ball. Did I do something with lab ball? I didn't think I did. Small changes to scorer sprite. There we go. Changes being pushed. Excellent. Alright, so that's the 0.12 commit. I'll get that up shortly. And people will be able to play around with the precise collisions. Now, I will say, let me just do this as an example for why I was doing this. Let's go to object paddle, step, create. Was I doing that in Control Master, maybe? Actually, let me see here. Was it in here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there it is. Thought I had something in here. So here's why I'm doing this, basically. So that way I can do stuff like this. Oh wait, I turned off precise collisions, I forgot. Let me do that again. Oh, missed. See, I'm trying to get like a good. Okay, that was weird. That's odd. I wonder why that was like that. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm trying to do at the moment. Like, I'm trying to get these things where I'll be able to do wacky stuff and have the ball realistically bounce off the paddles in various more predictable patterns. Because if you do that without the precise collisions being on, it kind of just bounces back and forth in weird ways and doesn't really feel as good in my opinion. But I'll be able to do stuff there. And another thing I could actually do, I'm gonna revert this. I'm gonna actually revert this before I do anything, just have the basic version. But what you could actually do is, in addition to that, I could actually have a small variable on the paddle. And what the variable will just be like 1 or -1, depending on if it's going down or up. If it's going down or up, it'll transfer some of that to the ball, adding on to the direction it's moving. And you'll be able to sort of control the ball in that direction. Sort of like how, I think that's how stuff like Blockus works. Where you can sort of move into the ball and it gives you a little bit of a boost in that one direction that it's moving. Something like that. It's all stuff I can work on. It's all stuff I can work on. But I think the next thing I'm going to have to do is fix up the settings, because the settings are going to get overcrowded very quickly, and I need to get ahead of that problem. Anyway, that's that. Nope. BlockBall. It works. Collisions work. All right. Anyway, that takes care of the main thing I came here for. I'm glad I managed to fix that finally. I've also got to add the script thing into my credits. That's another thing that I'll have to do. I'll have to manage credits so that instead of just being some things, I'll have to like scroll text or have some way to pull the information out or something. I don't know. Probably put the credits in like an INI file and then actually, you know what? I could probably put the credits into a grid. I could put the credits into a DS grid and have it like move each of those up and just spawn the things out of the window and just like cycle it through. Or just, like over time, it'll just cycle through them. Or I can make pages. Just click a page, goes next page. Boop, there you go. All things to work on. All things to work on. So that'll be the next time. Just paging up, paging for game. Anyway, that's that. Good. Took care of the stuff I need to today. BlockBall version 0.12. There we go. All right. Righty. I'll be back again with more of this next week. But for now, I'm gonna see what else I can take care of. I got stuff to do there, and I'll figure out what I can do with it. But before I go, let's see, is anyone else streaming right now? This is a very short stream, so let me just send you over to... here. Bytes is doing something. I'm actually not sure yet because it's still sort of opening up. Here, I'll send you over to them. Go say hi. I'll be back next week with more of this, and like I said, we'll probably be doing the stuff with the settings and whatnot. And yeah, tomorrow is Sunday, Pathfinder. You've been listening to the StreamBeats playlist, the Hi-Fi playlist if you want to listen to it yourself on your own time. I really just like the music. It's very, very chill. Maybe one of these days I'll do the EDM playlist again. I just didn't really like that one because it's like so offbeat from everything else. But yeah. All right. There's that. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. Thanks for stopping by. And see you next time.